Numerai, a unique company blending data science, finance, and crypto, just raised $30 million to build what it calls the last hedge fund. This is not just another Wall Street firm. Numerai is betting that machine learning and decentralized data can create a fund that outsmarts traditional hedge funds. But why is this such a big deal? And what could it mean for the future of investing in crypto? Let's break it down in simple, easy-to-understand language. Numerai was founded by a small group of data scientists who believe something important. Predictive models built by data scientists all over the world could be more powerful than any single analyst or fund manager. Instead of hiring a few high-paid analysts, Numerai invites thousands of data scientists to build machine learning models using its encrypted data. These models compete, and the best ones drive its trading strategies. In this way, Numerai crowdsources intelligence from across the globe. What makes Numerai especially interesting is how it aligns incentives. Data scientists who perform well on their models earn NUMERAIRE tokens, a cryptocurrency that powers the whole system. When the models predict correctly and make money, those contributors are rewarded. If they're wrong, they can lose their stake. This structure makes contributors think carefully about building good models, because there's real skin in the game. The use of a token here ties rewards directly to performance, and that's a powerful motivator. By raising $30 million, Numerai plans to scale up its hedge fund in a major way. It wants to deploy more of its capital using the top-performing models from its data scientist community. The fund will not rely on traditional human forecasts, but rather on crowdsourced predictions in crypto and traditional markets. This means Numerai is effectively building a hedge fund that runs on decentralized machine learning, backed by both financial capital and a global network of data scientists. Part of the money will go toward infrastructure, better data pipelines, more secure encryption, and more powerful compute systems. Numerai needs strong infrastructure because every piece of data, every model, and every prediction must be handled carefully, securely. To run a hedge fund using thousands of machine learning models, they need infrastructure that can scale and handle enormous computational demands. Another part of the funds will be used to expand its token ecosystem. The NUMERAIRE token is central to how Numerai rewards its community. By growing that ecosystem, the company can incentivize more data scientists to participate, helping improve the predictive power of its models. A richer, more active token economy helps ensure that the best predictions win and that contributors are rewarded fairly. Numerai is also using some of the investment to increase its capital under management. More capital means it can make bigger trades, put more weight on high-performing models, and generate more meaningful returns. With more money at work, the fund's model-driven strategies become even more powerful and more capable of competing with traditional hedge funds. This fund is very different from typical hedge funds that rely on human analysts, insider insights, or macro bets. Numerai's edge is in machine learning and crowd wisdom. That means fewer emotional bets and more data-driven decisions. Its entire system is built on predictions from a distributed network of scientists rather than relying on a handful of portfolio managers. In a way, it's democratizing research. Anyone with data science skills can compete and earn. For investors, Numerai's strategy is appealing because it offers a new kind of exposure. Exposure to alpha generated by machine learning instead of human intuition. Traditional hedge funds charge very high fees, and most of them don't beat the market consistently. If Numerai can actually deliver returns by using a community of data scientists, it could undercut some of the biggest players in finance. But there is risk. Machine learning models can be unpredictable. Models that perform well in one market regime might fail in another. Financial markets are complex, and a purely algorithmic approach may struggle when unexpected events hit. Also, using token-based incentives introduces volatility. The token value could swing wildly, affecting the reward for data scientists. And because part of the fund's strategy depends on the token's value, it could create new risks that traditional hedge funds do not face. Still, Numerai's model offers a compelling vision. A hedge fund powered by data scientists around the world, rewarded with tokens, collaborating to build robust models. This could be a blueprint for the future, not just for hedge funds, but for other financial institutions looking to merge crypto and machine learning. From a crypto perspective, this is very exciting because it shows a real-world use case for blockchain tokens and decentralized models. It's not just hype, it's a serious financial experiment. If the fund succeeds, it would validate the idea that tokens can power real financial systems, not just speculative assets. Numerai's success could also inspire other decentralized finance (DeFi) projects to think about how to build real-world value. We often see DeFi protocols that are purely speculative, but what if more of them tried to tap into prediction markets, machine learning, or global talent networks? Numerai might just be paving the way for a new wave of financial innovation. Another interesting angle is how Numerai could impact data science as a career. Instead of working for big tech firms or financial institutions, data scientists can compete in a global marketplace. Their predictions are not just academic, they drive real money, and they are rewarded with tokens that might appreciate in value. This could attract highly skilled data scientists who want both financial reward and intellectual challenge. Numerai is also betting that the crowd of data scientists will continue to improve its models. As more contributors join, the predictive power should increase, making its hedge fund stronger. There is a network effect. The more smart people who contribute, the better and more reliable the models become, which in turn drives more capital, more success, and more interest. But there are potential pitfalls. Market regimes change. A model that worked well in the past might fail in a future crisis. Also, competition could emerge. Other funds might try to copy Numerai's playbook. If more hedge funds use decentralized prediction models, Numerai might lose its edge. And there is always regulatory risk. Combining crypto tokens, hedge fund capital, and distributed data science raises questions about compliance, security, and governance. Still, Numerai's story is a powerful example of what happens when you combine crypto and finance in a meaningful way. This is not just about speculation. It's about building a system that incentivizes global talent using tokens, machine learning, and real capital. If it works, it could reshape how investment management works. For people watching this video who are new to crypto, here's a simple takeaway. Tokens like NUMERAIRE are not just digital coins, they can be part of real-world systems that reward work, not just speculation. In Numerai's case, data scientists are paid based on the accuracy of their models. That's a real use case that goes beyond just hold and hope. If you are someone who cares about both tech and money, Numerai's $30 million raise should catch your eye. It's a signal that crypto is maturing. People are no longer just building flashy DeFi products, they are building financial infrastructure. And infrastructure like this could last for decades. For investors, there might be a big opportunity. If you believe in data science, in decentralized models, and in the power of machine learning, investing in tokens like NUMERAIRE, if accessible, or backing similar projects could be very interesting. But you should also be cautious. This is not risk-free. The value of the token will likely be volatile, and the success of the fund depends heavily on model performance. Ultimately, Numerai's goal to build the last hedge fund is more than a marketing catchphrase. It seems to reflect a real ambition, to create a fund that does not depend on a few star fund managers, but on a global community of data scientists. It's a bold vision, but it might just be the future of investing. Numerai's success is not guaranteed, but its strategy deserves attention. As crypto and finance converge, projects like this could redefine how we think about investing, who builds strategies, who gets rewarded, and how capital flows. If you're interested in the future of money, finance, and machine learning, Numerai's journey is one to watch closely. So as Numerai grows, we should all keep an eye on its performance. Will it deliver returns? Will the data scientist community continue to grow and improve? Will the NUMERAIRE token hold its value? These are big questions, and the answers will tell us a lot about what's next for crypto and finance. If you found this video useful, please hit like, leave a comment below sharing your thoughts. Do you think a machine learning hedge fund is the future? And subscribe if you want more crypto plus finance breakdowns like this. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you don't miss updates on projects like Numerai and other innovations happening at the intersection of tech and money. Thanks for watching. Stay curious, stay informed, and stay excited. The future of investing might just be unfolding in front of our eyes.